everybody? It's your girl, Bobby Dean. Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of Bobby's World. Now, before we get into it, let's thank our amazing sponsor, Muggsy Music. Make sure to follow him on Instagram. He's also on Twitter and SoundCloud. His handle is going to be placed right down below in this video, and make sure to show him some love. And now y'all need to show my amazing co-host some love.
And
Ladies, please introduce yourselves.
you want to go first?
Oh, gosh. Well, I'm Mio Shabine. I'm a filmmaker.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back.
Hi.
And what's up, y'all? My name is Miko Cicero, and I'm 1/4 host on the podcast, What's the Hook Podcast.
Yes, make sure to follow them, please. Make sure to show them love. All right? Question, though. Yo, what's your last name? Do you ever get, like, the first time that I saw your last name spelled out, I wanted to be like, Cicero.
You know what's so funny?
But I didn't want to say it because I was like, oh, I'm going to butcher it. I was like, what if it's not that? Like,
I don't really care if you do it with the accent, but my actual last name is Cicerone, right? But it's just like Miko
I'm like,
Cicerone. I feel like
Cicerone?
I feel like
I'm
it
like, I'm
flowed
confused.
better to just drop the N and just keep the O. And I'm like, Cicero is like
I like
famous
it, though.
anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, why
I like
not?
it because it's like you don't know, like it's like, ooh, like it could be said like in a little Italian accent. It could be said in a little,
you get
you know?
real sexy with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, I like it. I like it. It's exotic.
It is.
Yes.
But a lot of people think like I'm Spanish or something. I'm like,
Because I'm telling you, you want to say Cicero. Like,
Well, I
we
mean,
want to say Cicero.
I'm
Yeah.
Haitian.
Mm.
You know, we same island.
Yes.
But like, yeah,
Yes.
now I'm Haitian.
All the
I don't know if
flavors.
there's like any like descendants of like, you know, Italians in the family.
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. As far as I know, that's what I'm rocking with. I'm Haitian American. We're gonna keep it there.
Has your family said anything when you dropped the other part where they like, okay, now you went Hollywood on us? They didn't like. They didn't
Not really, because I mean that's my dad's side for real.
Okay.
1, 2, I don't really like talk to them like that unless like I have my like unless you grew up in New York with me, like I only have like my female cousins on my dad's side that I'm like really super close with, but everybody else that's like really close and immediate with the last name, it's like nah, like we don't really. I mean, they probably know, but I don't know if they feel some type of way about it. I'm like, even if you do, like,
You're like, I don't care.
that's just it's just a fucking stage name. Like, relax.
Yeah.
You know,
Cause see, for me, like, okay, so like, y'all better not fuck with me. But like the Bobby, that's part of my stage name.
yeah.
My parents, the first time they ever heard that shit, they were just like, we ain't calling you Bobby.
Why?
I was like, what? I was like, can I live? Why can't I be an artist?
Why can't you?
know?
Why can't you be
Why
Bobby?
can't
What's
I
wrong
be
with it?
me? This is me.
It's too
part of
masculine.
me. No, but they just thought it was just funny because they're like old school. That's why I asked like if your family gave a fuck like about you chopping off part of it, because my family would have been like, look, bitch, this is your name, you're using it. But I just kept explaining to them. I was like, you know, like I don't know if you guys look at it this way, but for me, like it's part of my alter ego as a creative, as an
True.
artist. You have different sides of yourself,
That's
you know.
facts.
So for me, I'm like, when I'm Bobby, this is me ready
this
to
is
fuck
it.
it up, you know. Like when I'm, you know, my blank name for them, that's me, that's family,
That's true.
Not everybody gets to see that side.
Period.
And even that, I love keeping that private because I'm like, that's special. That's
Right.
me and my fam bam. Like everybody else, like of course, like friends and all that, you become a part of the extended family and you can know it. But
True.
y'all know me as Bobby.
As
So,
for,
you
yeah,
know?
for the most part.
Yeah.
I feel like now it took me a while to just actually introduce myself as like, hey, I'm Miko. Or I'm Miko Cicero. It took me what? I'd always like either go to people and be like, hi, I'm Mimi. Like Mimi's like if you really like meet me. You know what I'm saying?
That is like a
you like
family,
meet me like outside of like what I'm trying to do. You feel me? But like knowing like my name, I'm just like, bitch, we had to go to school together. You know what I'm saying? It's either that or you like my dude. And like unless of course if you're like you become my friend, like you're gonna
You
know.
have motherfuckers that want to put you on blast and be like, hey, so, and you're like,
No, I really don't care. Like I love my name. Like I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like it doesn't offend me. But like if I just met you like today, you're most likely gonna meet me as Miko. Unless like I meet you in a different type of setting.
Right.
You probably meet me as Mimi.
I
But I'm
mean,
never gonna be like, hey,
yeah.
I'm a Sandra. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's just it's a respecting. It's like I've worked hard. I've done what I've done. Bitch, I'm Bobby. If I introduce myself as Bobby, respect me. I am Bobby, and
Right.
that's that. Like,
I mean, that's still a certain level of respect. Well, not it's still a certain level of you. It's not like you change as a person.
Yeah.
It's the same person. It's just
But people just want to
Yeah.
be funny, and people want to always be on some like, I was like, I know a lot of crazy people. Maybe that's I'm like, it's always that.
that's true too.
What about you? Do people ever think like that's not your name? Because
Yeah.
yours is so different. I'm sure they're probably like, okay, no, but what's your real name?
Yeah, they're like, is that a stage name? I'm like, no, it is my real name.
Don't you love it? You're like, no, my parents just gave me this awesome fucking name and it worked.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, and yeah, they're like, Miosha? They're like, what does that mean? I'm like, vigorous. And they're like, nice.
Right? And then it's like, it clicks. It
yeah,
works.
yeah. I don't know. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
You know what's crazy? I was watching the Patrick Swayze story because I fucking love me some Patrick Swayze.
Oh, yeah.
And funny enough, his mother chose his name because she said off top, she was like, that's a star's name.
I love that.
And she was like, and I don't know what he'll do, but my son will be a
Special,
star.
yeah.
And his mother was a dancer.
Oh,
and
wow.
then eventually that's why he's an amazing dancer. She taught him all these professional styles, and it always worked. It's like Patrick Swayze.
I like that.
I wish more parents would think like that though.
Yeah, names are
Because
powerful.
I'm like, sometimes they just be ODing with the names. And I'm just like, but for why? Like, like growing up, I hated my name. Like, my name is Matendra, right? And I'm just like, but what is that? Like, it's not even something you could Google, B. You feel me?
no?
So I was just like, no, like, honestly, for her, for like my parents, when they decided to come up with it, like, it was their own special thing.
Okay.
But I'm just like, but like, think about the child. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they grow up, like the old granny names and shit, like, it makes sense as a grandma, but it don't make sense as a child type shit.
And she's only 2, and it's like, oh, that's rude.
Damn, I know of Ruth. Why you gotta do that?
You know,
Damn.
All right, well, I'll give you the Hispanic ones, the Guadalupe. Like, why she gotta? Like, that's a very
Why?
serious name. Like, for a
interesting.
baby, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, I'm down for religious stuff and all
Yeah.
that, but I'm like,
I think it's
can't
also
imagine for a
culture,
lot of
though.
children.
It's culture.
Culture definitely means a lot. But let's hold up. Let's just, because we're already on the funny names and different names and all that. Like, hold up. If these motherfuckers don't stop naming their children after these brands, Hermes, why your little baby girl gotta be Hermes? You got me fucked up. Hermes ain't cutting you a check.
But that's
Why you
kind of
gotta
a pretty
name your
ass
child?
name, though. I'm just saying.
Mercedes.
I'm
Are
just
you gonna
saying.
name your child Balenciaga?
Cute.
Prada.
Somebody's probably gonna do that.
Prada Junior Lamel Johnson. Like Prada.
Come on, we
Prada.
got celebrities out here like
Prada
Drake.
Gonzalez.
Now they're just getting lazy with the
North.
names
That's
now.
why they
Honestly,
are.
it went from like the exotic ass
South.
names to the grandmother ass names to now paper,
North, come here. South.
east, west.
East,
Like,
west.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Are
like,
we
really? Like,
Oh,
Hey,
that's East.
right? I'm just like, it's just getting lazy. I ain't
it's
fucking with
innovative.
it. Is that?
I don't know. Just trying to keep it.
I mean, I'll give you this much. I'm not gonna tell y'all all my business, but I'm gonna give you just a little preview. My parents, or at least more so my mom, when she named me and my sisters, my mother gave us an ethnic name and what she thought was an American name.
Okay.
And then of course our actual like last names, it's very cultural. But my mom did that because she said that she was like, I want them to always have a piece of their roots and them. She's like, but I also want them to not have a hard time because our last name is already complicated. You know what I mean? So she was like, I'm gonna give them that balance, and I see what you're saying in that sense because I'm like, shout out to mom.
But like, did your mom grow up here also? No,
Not at all.
Where's
My
she
mom.
from?
Well, my mom is from outside of the U.S. My parents are Dominican.
Yeah.
My parents met in New York as teenagers, but nonetheless, my parents to
See,
this day they're still
They got a
mad
different
ethnic.
mindset
Mad
though.
ethnic.
They are, but I feel like because you said as teenagers, like they have a different mindset, like compared to like my mother who came here when she was full grown. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
So it's like I guess like that also plays a part. Like
Yeah.
they're still in their roots. So they just want to bring their roots out here, not realizing that the culture is a little different and that kids are going to be a little complicated.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit, a lot.
So,
A lot complicated.
very complicated.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think they have to be careful. We got to be careful, how we name our kids.
Find a happy medium. You know.
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
There we go. Do y'all got? I mean, we're just already on the topic of names.
I got
Do y'all-
baby names, yes.
Yes.
They're in my notes.
Yes. Have
I
you
even think
shared
about them.
ever with a partner?
You know what? My previous partner, I did. Like we would like actually like talk about like certain baby names. Now he ruined that, so I gotta change all their fucking names.
You're gonna change all the names, girl.
Bitch,
my
'cause
names are my names.
nah.
These are my kids. I don't know.
I can't do it because I felt
You
like
might be the selected
I feel like
daddy,
those
maybe not.
those potential children belong to a different daddy. You feel me? Now they're gonna have do daddy. So like, they got a different name.
Like, nah, we
I
gotta
can't be
figure
out here switching it. It's not gonna feel the same for me. I'm gonna know the truth, and I don't want them to grow up like.
Baby don't know.
I feel like I would tell them.
What?
I feel like I'm gonna be real honest as a parent. Not like real honest is like telling you too much, but like as far as like your name and like how certain things, I want you to be planned, not a mistake.
Yeah.
I want all that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I want to think about it.
Nothing.
Got nothing
Not
for
even-
ya.
You don't ever,
No
not even one
names?
name that you're like, oh,
Miosha.
would you?
I'm
would
crying.
You do
Miosha
that?
Sure, I want
Junior?
another like
Shaw?
protege of
Maybe
little me.
take off the
I do.
meat and then just Shaw.
Shaw, come here.
Shaw. I mean, it's very Caucasian, but Shaw.
Not very Caucasian.
It
You
is
know
very
what's so
Caucasian,
funny?
but I mean, it's nice. I've always liked Shaw.
You
Or
know
Shay.
what it is?
What?
I do want to name like one of my, I don't know why I have this obsession with the
What?
name.
She don't want to give her baby name. She's
I
like,
do.
She's like, oh,
Because you know
that's
what? I don't want
mine.
to jinx
In the
shit.
video,
I don't want
it's
to
my
jinx
name.
watching it,
But
it's
I
like-
always love the name Austin.
Austin's nice.
Austin has always been a nice
I
name.
always
like
love
that
the
one.
name
Austin's a
Austin.
very good name.
Yeah, I like that.
And I was like, I always like wanted to get like my son a Caucasian name. Not even like a Caucasian name, like a balance. Like my kids, I want you to like, if you read their name on paper, you don't know,
Tyrone.
and you can't just judge them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think about that shit.
No,
Yeah, no, it's a real thing though.
It is a real
It's
thing.
a real thing.
so-
Another
people have
issue.
been like, oh, I thought like, didn't you say people think you're like Japanese or something?
All the
because of
time.
Yeah,
racial
I would've.
part?
All the time.
What?
Yeah.
They try to call you Miyoshi.
Yeah.
Like, that's not it.
Yeah,
Like,
Miyoshi or
that's not-
Yoshi. I'm like, Yoshi.
Yoshi. I kind of like Yoshi though. Like it's cute.
That's not a cute
But-
name.
but
Nobody calls you that.
all the
Yoshi,
time.
That would
Yeah.
be such a
Okay.
cute name
Yeah.
though. I like
Maybe if I have a boy, Yoshi would be probably that'd be
Yoshi
cute.
would.
That would be
That
dope.
would actually be I
cute.
love
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Kinda
there we
cute.
go.
There you go.
Thank you.
We got one name, guys. We got a name.
Figured it out.
I know, but that is a cute name. Oh, I love it. Oh,
What's your kids-
I love
what's
it.
your
Let me-
kids'
I'm like, let me
names?
picture it. Yoshi. You're gonna hang out with Auntie Bobby today.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
crying.
go to the movies.
He's like,
there
oh,
we
yeah.
go.
Not go to the
Yeah.
movies. They always going to
But
the
that's why, because I'm
movies.
already knowing your mama loves the movies, and your mama said you could only watch the cartoon. So we're not watching that gory movie that you want to, even though Auntie Bobby loves the horror movies. But we're gonna watch it when she's there, so she
I'm
can
crying.
approve. Cover your eyes for the part she's not with. You know? I got you. See,
I
I'm a
like
good
that.
auntie.
I like that. Thank you. You are a good
Mine's
auntie.
are a little exotic. Like a couple of my exes weren't fucking with my names. They were like, "What the fuck is this?"
Nah, I gotta know.
Like
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
had a son, I
Uh-huh.
want him to be Frido Julian.
Ooh, very
Frido.
exotic.
Like instead of
Frido.
Frida, the male.
Oh,
Frido. Yeah, Frido Julian. Like
You know they're gonna make fun of
Julian.
him, call him Frito, right?
Yes, that's exactly what a lot
They
of my
gonna-
exes
they
have
gonna
said.
say- they gonna
That's
say
exact-
he
they're
gonna
be
smell like
Frito
feet.
Lay. But I'm like,
Aw.
you know what? It's okay because he's gonna be
Terrible.
my son, so he's gonna be strong. and
Don't
he's
right.
do
gonna be
that.
like,
To, we just had this
That's right.
conversation about embarrassing your
But you don't even
child.
want to hear the girl.
Why
one,
you
'cause
trying to
the girl
give
one's
the
gonna
Why
be
you trying to give the
crazier.
other kids ammo, b?
Little
Why?
kids, man, they're not gonna be awesome.
Yo, your son better know how to fight.
He's mine.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be
he's
good.
scrapping.
He's gonna come out
He's
with some boxing gloves on.
That or he's just gonna be like, look, I'm above you. It like spiritually, emotionally, he's gonna be like in
Yeah.
elementary, and he's gonna be like, I'm above this. Like I don't need to fight with
That's
you.
how I'm gonna raise my kids to be.
Namaste.
Because I'm just gonna be like, see, I love that. You know better.
How you
these
saying that?
clowns be
You don't know how these children gonna turn out.
They could be a psychopath.
It's gonna be 20
Who?
something. Yeah, they might. Yo, they are cuckoo. Who? They're cuckoo. Girl, they shooting up schools. They're doing
Kids are
everything.
crazy
Not
these days.
bombing stuff. Yeah.
No,
that's why I'm like, nah.
that
my babies
only
are gonna
white kids do that.
be- But he might go with white kids. He might.
No.
You know.
Could be a mixed baby. I'm kidding.
You said a mixed baby. She was like,
I haven't heard
joking,
about
I'm
no Miss
joking.
Terrorist. Have you?
No, I'm just kidding. No, I haven't
Okay.
actually.
So the girl's name is.
oh. I was like, y'all gonna judge. Okay.
No, I won't.
Okay,
No, I
it's,
will.
No
it's
judgment.
It's very exotic. It's very different. I like the name Gitanjali.
Gitanjali. Hello there.
And even for short, it could be like Gigi.
Gigi.
That's not even. That's
cute.
not a bad name.
My last ex wasn't fucking with it. He
Why?
was like, the fuck kind of shit is this? Because he had that type of mentality. Like, his parents gave him, like, him and
the
his
regular
siblings,
basic
very
Michael.
American, girl, American as fuck. But then his last name or their last name was like very ethnic. So I was like, okay, I see your parents were on the same wave as mine. I feel it.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, I'm one of those people like we embrace culture and shit. And, you know, like I'm not gonna. Yo, you're gonna love where you from. Like,
love that.
Let's put it out there.
Love
That's a good
yourself.
name. So that means you just gotta work on your son's name now. Cause I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you not to do that, but don't do it.
Why not? I thought it was a good name.
He gonna
I
make
think
fun
it's
of. They gonna
fabulous.
make fun of him on the playground.
Fabulous. Fuck me, Osha. See,
You see,
like, let me support you, girl. She's like, I got you.
be supportive.
It's all
But when
right.
he gets pushed on the playground,
I'm gonna be right there, and I'm gonna be.
you gonna be there at the playground.
I'm gonna be like,
Auntie.
Auntie Miosha, listen,
Yes.
I'm gonna teach him a lesson. I'm gonna put the kid in the closet. I'm like,
see?
now you're gonna stay in there for a while.
When I grow up, I want friends like this.
That's right.
Let me not do that to my friends. They be like, oh, word. So we ain't friends, huh?
No. You just got different groups of friends, different vibes.
I feel it. Oh, y'all so cute.
Like, alright, nah. Well, y'all not gonna think I'm cute for this one. I know
Uh-oh.
people are gonna be like, "Yo, Bobby, you messy for this one," but fuck it. I mean, you know, we talk about industry stuff. We talk about in the other podcast. We were talking about how you can be a sexual woman and not be promiscuous, and you know sometimes a lot of people have a hard time understanding how that can work. So with that said, have you guys heard about Miss Summer Walker? In her whole situation, you already said. Are you familiar with
I
Summer
have
Walker?
no idea.
Okay, now I
So-
just want to know where you're going with this
well,
because
I
there's
got-
so many
that's what I was
levels
saying.
and so many.
Oh no! I
routes.
got two parts for this. So
Okay.
I'm so
real
curious.
quick, though, Miss Summer Walker. She's a young R&B singer songwriter, very talented. She's in her early 20s. She's from Atlanta. Funny enough, some of my peoples found her online and put her, or no, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say put her on because she was talented and I'm sure she would have popped off no matter what. But they helped to elevate her and help her to the stardom where she's at now.
Okay.
So there's been a lot of controversy because the more people find out about her, they're saying like things don't mesh, like it
They don't
doesn't
add
make
up.
sense. So keep in mind she's from Atlanta.
Okay.
Okay. She started off very like acoustic, not necessarily folkish, but it was definitely just more like singy songy, guitar all the time type of music. But the young lady was once upon a time a stripper. And now that she's
Really?
become famous, she's gotten like body augmentations and she'll post videos where her little booty cheeks out and just kind of out there. So she recently, with all this crazy stardom and whatnot, she's been being vocal about not wanting to interact with fans as much because her thing is that she's introverted
and she got anxiety,
and that she has anxiety, and then she says that she's not okay with the exchange of energy with all these different
People.
fans that she's meeting. So you're already giving the side eye. So I'm gonna give you a sec to think about that.
Okay, I'll ponder.
I already know, since you're a little more familiar with all this. How do you feel about it? Because I know how you.
Here's my thing, right? I feel the social anxiety, and I feel like honestly, it is a lot of like energy, like having so many people come at you at one time, like back to back to back. It is a lot of energy,
It would
and it
be
does get
overwhelming.
draining. You know what I'm saying? But anxiety, I feel the anxiety part, but like I don't feel like it's as drastic as the way she's like explaining it to be. And the only reason why I'm coming to that conclusion, because I was all gung ho for the talent show, because like I understand anxiety like 100%. You get me? I have it. I know a lot of people, friends who've like go through that shit. You feel me? So I was like bigging her up.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, your actions though don't match.
And
What
what
you're
let me
saying
see
to
what
me.
actions.
Okay, so I feel like when
Like the
Summer
little booty cheek
Walker
video. I was like, I'm talking about. I
it's
was
not
like, is
even
that what-
it's not even that. It's just like it's one thing to just be like a personality and like have fun and be like an introvert and just only like your whole self comes out when you're like inside your crib. But like you be doing videos like the real one that she just recently did where she was like she had like money in her hand and she was like slapping her ass, and I'm like,
Was it
you
the one where
just
she hopped out the whip and
and
literally
you were
like, stuff was in her
outside,
ass cheeks.
you're like almost half naked,
literally in the middle of
like-
the street. She hopped out the car, just whole ass out.
and I'm just like
it
this
was
is
very
after you're
extra.
talking about you got anxiety and like you're saying all this shit. I'm like, girl, you're not. So you don't get anxious with all the people behind you who don't know you and all these strangers behind you, like looking at you and like probably thinking about you a certain way. And then on top of that, you got all this anxiety, but you putting this shit on social media on top of that. And you know they're already coming for you. They've been already coming for you. So you're like adding on to the shits. And I'm like, I want to believe you so bad, but I'm like, and I'm over here defending you. But then every time I defend her, like she literally comes out with a video or says something and I'm just like,
So are you one of the people that feels like she might be faking it?
right now, I feel like she's over dragging the anxiety thing. I feel like right now it's like it's now a thing for her. You went from like when I first like started seeing Summer Walker, like I've like her personality was so different to me. You know what I mean? The way she dressed, I
For
I
sure,
loved
the way she
it.
looked.
Like she was just like
She
everything
was
about
like
her was like
such a girl next door, pretty
Yeah,
black.
Oh, and then
like,
she
she's
just goes to this
beautiful.
and now it's
transformation.
like
You know,
this
like, you could
bad
obviously-
bitch, titties,
Oh.
booty,
right, no,
like,
but
pow,
still, but
pow.
even with that,
Like,
you could still see like she still had like some hood like hood in her. You feel
very-
me?
I was like, she
For me, that's just how I portrayed her. But like it's like now all of a sudden you're so timid, and I'm like your words are telling me you're timid, but like your actions are
Actions
being
are
like,
something else.
hey, I'm in your face.
but here's
Yeah,
where I'm gonna put
interesting,
my 2 cents
interesting.
in
I
that
didn't know
because
that.
I mean, since she knows me on that level, she knows that this is something I constantly complain to her about. So my personality online, people see me booty cheeks out, you know, and I talk wild. I'm talking about sex and fucking and the perfect dick pic and this and that. But I
What?
constantly, that's one of my videos, girl. You gotta watch that. I teach men how to do a good dick pic. You'll thank me later. But anyways, no. But with that said, I constantly tell people I am not 1000% that person. That is just a fraction of me.
I mean, I feel like we're all like that though.
But no. But me, like the me, I'm introverted as fuck. I don't like going out nowhere in public. For me, going out is the most basic shit. Like me coming here, me going to the grocery store. That's my outing. I don't like social settings.
I don't like going
All
to the
the
grocery
people-
store.
girl-
It takes a lot to do that.
But see, for me, I'm like, that felt like a great productive day. I went to
Right.
the groceries.
That's a productive day, but like the process of getting outside.
Hold up, but no. But like, I can't go to like regular stuff where everybody else, like clubs and this and
I
that.
hate
And I'm like,
clubs.
that's too many people, that energy, and I feel her on that 1,000%.
No.
because that's part of the reason.
And
why
I feel
don't
like
people
that's why
touching me,
that's where
because
people
I'm like,
are.
your energy.
Honestly, I feel like
don't
that's
touch
where
me.
people
I
are
don't know
defending
you,
her.
don't- you
That
know?
part, I feel like because of that part, I feel like that's where they're defending her at.
But hold up, but I was gonna say, but why can't she be a sexual person? Why can't she be hood as fuck? I'm from South Central, and I'm
She
quick.
can.
But that's why I'm introverted. I get a lot of anxiety.
True.
I'm this person. I'm sexual as fuck. I'm hood as fuck.
But like she's
I'm
letting it take
awkward
to the.
as fuck.
She's taking it to the point where she's affecting her paper eventually.
But I don't think it is, because if anything, it's drawing realistically, and I really hope that I don't.
But
I
how
don't
long
fuck
is that
up
gonna
any shit. But
last?
like, I was gonna say, like, it's bringing more attention to her.
Right.
For
And
now.
I think even that, it's like,
But how
that's
long
kind
do
of
we
a
get-
smart
how-
marketing thing?
Exactly. So that's why now I'm starting to be like, are you doing it for marketing?
Right.
But
of
that's the thing,
course.
I don't think it's her. I think
it's
fuck,
marketing.
That's why I'm like, God
I
damn,
think it's a
I'm over here,
marketing
like,
thing.
I don't think it's her being like, look, y'all, so we gonna drop this video. and
No,
then
I don't
y'all
think
gonna-
like she's purposely like being like,
But-
I'm gonna pick up this camera and today I'm gonna talk about anxiety. I just feel like she's just playing along with it.
I
Like,
think
you know.
the only problem I have with what she said is about the whole anxiety thing, and like she doesn't want to be too many people, like the fans and interacting with them. It fame, that's what comes with it. So
I do
I'm sorry,
agree on
but
that
it's
part,
unfortunate
too.
that you have that issue.
Because
But you have to know how to. You have to interact with
But
the
I was
fans.
gonna say, so a lot
you
of
just
people
have.
are
That's a
even
part of your
saying that,
job.
that they're like, she should have known what she signed up for. But the thing is, when you got a lot of young people your own age that are popping and amazing and
not-
smart and talented, to be honest, I don't think she really knew what she was
All
signing
right.
up for. Because even me, I know some of these people, and yo, these are young people that you would see out in the street and never be like, yo, I can change your life in the blink of an eye. No one would expect that. And I think everyone fantasizes and we're like, yeah, it'd be great to, do this and be this
No,
type of
it's
celebrity.
hard
but
to be in the industry.
You
It's
are
hard as
constantly-
hell.
Yo, Cardi was over here fucking writing music in the studio, pregnant as fuck, not sleeping.
Yeah.
This woman was about that life. She was ready to get the bread, and she didn't give a fuck. You have other people like Summer Walker, who, like I said, she started off just playing that little guitar in her bedroom,
But
and maybe all she wanted to do was just
my
be
thing
seen.
is,
Maybe
it's
she thinks
like-
she has to do that in order to
yeah,
keep
maybe
up
she
with
thought
everything.
she had to, but like my thing is now, like you got to the point by yourself where you could literally have just put out your music. You could have literally just made your own videos, and even if you didn't want to make your own videos, keep doing your acoustic shit, like end up like doing your inside, like that. How dope would it have been for her to just get popping and just do videos within her own house, like having people just come in and like do everything around her.
But see,
You
that's
feel
what I'm
me?
saying though.
Like,
Sadly, that wasn't
that's
enough.
not- that's
She
not
needed These other
enough.
people to put that little razzle
That's
dazzle
true.
and
The sad part is you do have to go out and you do have to
Mhm.
network or whatever.
girl.
I'm
I
like,
had to
but if
tell
you
myself
know-
that constantly.
But also it's management. I'm like, if you know like this girl is not really good with like being around too many people, like how about you have a limited amount?
No,
You
but
know what
that's
I'm
what
saying?
they're
Like,
even saying
yeah, work
now. That
around
they're
it.
like her. They were literally saying that now online. That they were like her management needs to, or her handlers need to handle that a little bit differently. And they were
Like you
even
gotta know
saying,
your
like,
artists and how like
Yeah.
to make them comfortable
literally
so that
what
they're
they were
not
saying.
getting their fans mad and they're
Mhm.
still like in a way
Enjoying it.
still enjoying it and still like help like let somebody meet you.
I would, that's
Right.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, I would think
Yeah.
maybe even more
Absolutely.
like a smaller setting, a
Yeah,
smaller meet
intimate.
and greet, and
Intimate
even then
stuff.
maybe that might help them make more money because it's like, look, it's very limited to maybe like 10. Prices go up if you
You
want that
know?
package to meet her and hang out with her. Like, you know what I
Like,
mean? Like,
or just
hey,
a
it
good-
work for everybody.
Not to like compare.
Yeah.
I don't want to compare, but like I just want to like for example, Janae, right? It's like she has certain like intimate settings where it's just her and like a built up stage, not like a built up, but like, she'll just create a vibe around
Yeah.
her, and like everybody else will be like in front of her, like it'll just be like she'll sing
Yes.
on a pillow,
Yes.
and it'll be fine. I feel like she could have just did something like that.
Did you see
I'm like,
that?
you don't have to put her on a big ass stage where she feels like you saw that video with her and Usher.
No.
That's
My
the
nigga,
one
I
was
thought
gonna
she
say.
like me and my boyfriend were talking about it, and I
wasn't.
feel like my boyfriend thought that was the backup singer.
So hold on,
It's
since
your
you're
song.
you're not familiar with this. So she
No.
she did her thing, did her tour. Usher was one of the people that was going to be a part of it, which I'm not even going to lie, that's pretty fucking amazing.
Right, you
got
got Usher?
yeah, you got
Is she
Mr.
new?
Usher. Yeah,
She's that new. Okay.
I'm talking about within like a year and a half.
Whoa.
Like, she
blown
blew.
up.
Wow.
Because I was already paying attention to her stuff because of the people that
Where's
work
yeah,
with her
yeah,
that
yeah.
I know. So I was like already like on some like I fuck with her when she was the little acoustic bay in the
Yeah,
bedroom.
yeah,
But you got
Acoustic
fucking Usher on your shit,
Wow.
bro. It's Usher.
Yeah.
Usher, Mr. ATL.
Like
It's
I would be
Usher.
on that
Yeah.
stage next to him, like
Hold up,
this
but
is my
wait,
song.
So she normally does her little set standing. She's not a dancer. She's not a interacting person. So recently, because she finally came out and did the whole like, hey, I used to be a stripper thing. Now her part of her set is that she's got like strippers dancing behind her and everything.
Interesting.
But hold up, hear me out. But she went and sat her little booty down throughout the whole performance and was also having the audience sing like 90% of it. And even that was a problem because people were like, we didn't come here to fucking sing the
Sing.
song. We came here to
We
hear
could have
you
did
sing,
that. We
bitch."
did it
Like
in our
it
cars.
was, yeah. Like, you
Like-
know, it's different to do a little you say, I say, do, but
Yeah, like,
no,
uh,
but-
Now you
Beyonce.
say, you
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
you
yeah.
say, you say,
Sing.
I say, you
And
say,
she-
you say.
and it was literally all of that.
Oh,
And people
wow.
were pissed off because they were like, so I came here with my hard-earned money
But you know what else?
to, you know,
Wow.
It's like half the
fame.
people's fault too,
I
because
was
I'm
gonna
like,
say,
she
they
been.
allowed
She
that.
said
They're
a
with
long
it.
time ago, actually, that she had like social anxiety and like being in front of an audience actually like scares her and shit. Like she said that. So I'm like, the fact that y'all expecting it, that's your fault. However, don't make the audience sing 90% of the damn song, and don't fucking let Usher do all the work and you just standing there and Usher looking at you like you won't come in anytime soon. That's what it looked like.
Hey, that man.
I
looked
didn't see
confused.
it.
He was just like, "This is my song, or this is your song."
Wait. So he's just dancing.
Girl,
Usher
going
was walking
off
back and forth, and we're like,
yeah.
she's in the background. This is Usher, and this is her,
Yeah.
and she's just looking.
Yeah.
And Usher looking at her, she's looking at Usher, and Usher looking at her,
looking lost.
and we're like, "Hello,
Yeah.
this is not a performance."
Now,
Did they practice?
I'm sure,
Bitch.
girl, it's a big ass setting. Yeah.
What practice? You don't practice
They
stand
should
on
rehearse.
stage.
Don't you
They had
supposed
to.
what happened to rehearsals?
Probably like sound
Yeah,
check.
I was gonna say sound
It was
check,
sound check.
everything.
That was the practice.
Yeah.
It didn't look like
Okay.
there was a practice for anything
Who
else.
knows? Maybe during the practice she was on some like. Let
But
me
my
go
thing is, we
shit.
don't do like
I
artist
don't-
development either. Like you can't like work through
because
this shit.
nowadays they expect
That's
people
true.
to already be prepped
Pal-
and groomed and ready to go.
That's what they want these days.
But
That's
you
what
know
they
what I'm
want.
saying? This is why so many kids fail.
Yeah.
Because like, come on, they gotta know how to talk in interviews. That's another thing. She
Exactly.
don't know how to talk in interviews. Like,
Really?
Like I could understand what she's trying to say sometimes, but like
Aw.
certain things she'll say something. And I'm
Her
like,
interviews
damn,
will
the
be
internet
like,
is gonna get you for that.
And then, and
Are
even
you
that,
serious?
And even that part to me,
Yeah.
I'm like, look, babe,
Where's she
I
from?
got Atlanta.
Atlanta.
But even that, I'm like, look, I get it. Introverted as fuck. Didn't I tell you one of my dates was awkward as fuck? Because this is what I'm talking about. I feel her on the awkwardness and the this and that, girl.
But like,
I can't-
make it intimate. Like I feel like she just need to speak up. Like this is what makes you comfortable, and tell somebody so that we could
or
help
get
you.
a therapist.
You know what I mean?
and talk to them.
Not even
said,
a
or get a
therapist.
Someone to talk to get
Oh
that
my
out
God.
of you and get
Dude,
better,
get
feel better.
I mean, it
get
could, but I
comfortable.
don't feel like that's that necessary. I'm like, now that you're here, how do you adjust?
No, my thing
You
is,
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she needs some help though.
My thing is, it's sink or swim. So which one are you gonna do? Because my thing is, I don't know how long this will go
Last.
for.
That's what I'm asking
Because
you.
my
How
thing
long
is,
is this
like,
gonna last?
She might have to transition to just writing music for her peers, and that's okay too. Writers
I
make
said,
millions.
yo, just honestly,
They-
just write your own music and drop your shit.
no visuals, no nothing but people.
No, do visuals. Do visuals, but like, if you don't want to do the whole nine, don't do the whole
Visuals are-
nine.
they are.
If you don't want to make that money, don't make that money. If you just want to do it for the music, just do it for the music, girl.
So I mean, I'm just gonna reference this because I do fuck with them, but like the Joe Budden podcast, I fuck with his shit.
Oh, yeah.
Girl,
Joe
I
Budden.
love that man, and I fuck with his friends for
What?
keeping it real. But did you see them talking about even Summer Walker, and they were even
No.
saying that low key that might be part of the marketing thing, where it's like, look, so smaller settings might be her thing.
Yeah.
Even that, how I was saying with the meet and greets, hike up prices, then it's a win-win for everybody, and then it accommodates her and her needs, and you know, shit. Maybe even that they might remove some of her tour dates, so then like that, it's a little less, gives
Yeah.
her more time for her. Like,
Yeah.
like, do
there's
like a
things that they
2
can
month,
do.
do a month, every other month,
every other
Yeah.
like
month.
something.
Mhm.
I'm sure her team sees that and they're like, you know.
I know
Do
that
they?
they're
I think it's a part. I think it's a part of
I
her
don't want to
marketing
talk to her
thing.
team though, because they're doing a really like
I think
slow
that's true.
job at making it better.
Maybe it's a
Well,
good
I mean, I feel
management.
I'm
like
not saying that they're
she
not
just
going to.
recently got all this heat on it, and the funny thing is,
Yeah.
one of her people on her team, he's mad introverted as fuck as
Yikes.
well. So even that, I'm like, bro, I know you feel her, I know you get it. So y'all need to hop up on it and help this girl, cause
I think she eventually will get it.
It's
think
not,
she'll find her
my
way?
thing
I think
is-
she will. I mean,
hope-
she's young enough.
she-
too, where
she's
I'm
young?
like, she's young.
She has
early
time.
20s.
She has time.
I would hope so.
I
Yeah.
hope so, because
'Cause
like
she's talented.
honestly, at this point, now that you know what the problem is, fix it.
Yeah.
Like nobody's mad at you that you're introverted. Everybody's mad at you is like you're saying you're introverted, and then you're doing these actions that are just
That
like
are not.
like you're like hurting your fans' feelings
Yeah.
personally. The
Mhm.
ones that meet you, because you know we hate meeting our favorites, and then
it's a
they're
horrible
rude.
vibe. Yeah.
Like that's fucked
Yeah.
up. Like
Yeah.
nobody wants that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We don't want that
Mhm.
experience.
Yeah.
So now that you know, fix
I
it.
just think that with that, she needs to give a little give and take. Because for me, like I said, I don't think necessarily her being introverted and anxiety have to match what she does.
Right.
Her blowing up and everything, maybe this is also like new skin for her to.
Yeah, it's
you
all
know,
true.
just, it's all new.
She
She
is
feel
you.
that.
It's
So
been
maybe
That's
that's
true.
where she probably battles that too. Where
Of
she's
course.
like,
She's
"Look,
still
bitch, I got
growing.
this
Yeah.
money. If I want to
Right.
have my booty cheeks out in the middle of the road, fuck you. I got money.
you
I
know,
can do it. You
but give her
she's
some
in-
time to grow. That's it. You know, I think we as fans we kind of think they should all like, oh, what's
Yes,
going
like, they
on?
always
It's like,
gotta be
whoa,
perfect and
guys,
on point.
fans are kind of aggressive sometimes.
They
Their
can be
their
aggressive.
their
Well, nobody
expectations
thought
are
she was
here.
gonna be perfect. We already knew that.
you
but
know-
like, just don't be like mean and then be nice and then be like I'm sad and introverted and then be like I'm coming on tour. It's really confusing signs.
Now hold up.
Maybe
now,
she's really.
now just a little something that Joe said on the Joe Budden podcast that he was like, you know, she did recently get in a relationship. She might just be happy and booed up, and she might be saying that it's other stuff when it's really her.
She just
want
want to be at home with her nigga.
cuddled up, because even then she's said it that she loves being in a relationship. She loves doing things for her man and being with her man. Like, she's open,
And she got the money, especially with, if you had the money,
you got the coins to
you got
be
the
laid
coins
up
to
and
just
booed up.
right. You don't
Yeah.
gotta go to work.
That's
I feel
true.
it.
I feel
True.
it, but we
That's
don't know
true.
if that's true.
I mean, it
But
can
it could.
be
I
don't
think
know.
it's part
because
true.
I couldn't see all of
I
that.
think it's part
I'd be
true
like,
because I'd be happy at home.
We
with my nigga
making
too.
millions now.
You
Peace
feel
out.
me?
I'ma see you in.
But
Hawaii.
millions don't last forever.
Well, I
Because
mean,
you gonna keep spending on your boo, and y'all gonna keep eating. Y'all can keep having fun. You know what I'm saying? That shit add up. You gotta still pay rent.
You're like, we still gotta pay for this mansion.
And like, even though it'll last for like a couple years, what happens after that? And that's my question for her. Like,
she keeps making some hit songs.
No, hold up. I was like, that means
she could write some hit songs.
Yeah.
Just figure it out.
I think she will.
I think for
Give her
right
some
now,
time.
really just like focus on intimate settings
Mhm.
and like just dropping projects
Mm.
and
some fire music
and
That's
writing
what
for
we Still
people.
need, okay, Summer, because we fuck with the music,
right. Because I'm like, I don't want to not hear Summer like drop something.
right?
Because I really fuck with her.
Music's
I still
beautiful.
to this day. To this day, everything that she's put
Yeah.
out, I listen. It's like in rotation.
It's good.
You feel
Period.
me? So I'm like, come on.
Yeah, we gotta,
Step it
gotta
up.
get you on Summer.
Yeah, first time.
Yeah.
This is pretty
She's
cool.
good people's in as far as the music stuff. Yes,
right.
beautiful.
Nice. Thanks, guys.
Now, Yeah, we're gonna shift into relationship gear.
Ooh.
So one of the viewers wanted us to touch on living together. Is that an option when you're dating? When you're boyfriend and girlfriend, not engaged, just boyfriend and girlfriend? Is living together an option? Go ahead.
Okay. So I feel like, all right, damn, this is like, I feel like at a certain age.
What's the
And
certain-
where are you in your life? Like, if you're if you've already lived by yourself for like a couple of years, I feel like, and then you've gotten into a relationship and y'all still live separately for a couple of years, and then y'all came together. Okay, because like at this point, you guys are thinking like serious. Like now, I'm thinking about I want to start a family with you.
Right,
I'm thinking
right.
about like this is like my person. You feel me? If you're just like in high school, nah. If you just in college, you just started, you haven't even lived by
baby.
you haven't
Like a
lived by
baby.
yourself yet.
a child.
Yeah, if you're a child, nah. Like if you haven't lived by yourself yet, your parents still helping you, like you haven't felt the world on your back yet, no. Because that shit, like you're still that you need all that experience to like grow your own personal growth. And it's just like if you don't have that personal growth and you just start living with somebody, like y'all gonna be fighting.
I was
You
gonna
don't.
say, it's gonna be a
He's
rude
learning
awakening.
himself. You're learning yourself still, and then now y'all trying to live together, and you don't even know if y'all gonna bond like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I feel like at a certain age and where you are in life, and like what's y'all like
What's up?
situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's y'all go together?
Absolutely, I agree. I think
Yeah.
it's all about your maturity level, and if you guys are ready to take that step, because it's living with someone is another thing.
It's a big commitment.
Yeah.
Living
You
by
don't
yourself is
realize it.
good, but then another person and their emotions.
They grew up
and-
certain ways. You grew
Yeah,
up a
everything's
certain
different.
way.
Leaving the underwear on the floor, it's just little things. You're like, oh boy, I don't know if I can do this. But
But try it.
You probably try it with them too.
I don't
Everybody.
know that part. Well, my thing is the bathroom. I know for sure I've gotten flack for that one where it's like, can you? take
My
some shit
makeup
off the
will get
counter?
everywhere. I
That's what I'm
promise
saying. I'm
you.
like, look, boo, you're gonna have to deal with some of the makeup here, a little,
And over
a little
there.
hair there, and it's the bathroom, okay? At least it's not in other no, it's not gonna
True.
be everywhere in the
Yeah.
house. It's just the bathroom. But, I mean, have you shacked up?
No. I haven't lived with anybody. I'm not ready to, because I know I'm a bit, I like my space. So I'm a
I
bit cuckoo about getting in with somebody in my space. I've done like the whole where we spend some time together. I'm just like, you're still here?
Nah, you're still here.
Oh, boy.
I got a long day ahead of me.
boy.
Well, I gotta head out. You
I
leaving
gotta
too?
go to work.
Hit that traffic.
Alrighty, this has been fun.
Need help taking your things to the car?
Yeah, please go now.
No, but for real though, I think that living together for sure is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I know,
but
I'm sure.
with the right person. Because like you were
Yeah.
saying, you guys are gonna find out some things about each other that you're like, yo.
You still learning yourself every day, and so are they.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all both still living like two different perspectives,
Yep.
and y'all trying to bring those worlds together.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot of give and take. You got to be ready to compromise.
a lot.
I'm not, at least for me, I'm not old school and I'm not going to be like, don't do it. No, I think that people should definitely experience it. I don't think it's something to do with every partner because I do look at those people funny. The ones that do it with every partner, I'm like, it sounds like you need a roommate. Like, that's what that sounds like. And I feel like that is the worst reason to shack up with a partner out of convenience financially.
Never do that, because that's how you end up on your ass.
Yep.
You're gonna have a real rude awakening. God forbid something happens within a relationship.
Yeah.
And then God, like, I know people who like live together, broke up, and still live together because
Strange.
hello, financial.
I've definitely heard of that, and that is so
Yeah.
fucking awkward.
I'm
Wow.
like, right? Why would you want to do that to yourself? Like, if I don't want to see you as my husband and the father of my kids, I'm not living with you. Okay, like,
do you think that
no.
you need to know that off top, like before you guys move in together, or do you need, or can it be like one of those like, look, we're the feelings are deep, the love is there.
Honestly,
and
with my relationship, I feel like we already talked about that. So like. At first, when we were like super new, like he was talking about that shit. I was like, no,
You're like,
like it was
yeah.
a total dub. But you know, like as time went by, eventually, I'm like, when you really like notice that connection with somebody, and like you feel like y'all growing together, like obviously it's gonna be a conversation. Y'all could have a conversation about kids. Y'all could have a conversation about marriage. Like obviously the next conversation is gonna be like, well, so when we trying to live together.
Yeah.
But you know, the church version is. Don't shack up
yeah.
to get married.
Amen.
Now hold up.
Amen.
Do you think that is a thing as well? That like, it's. I hate when men say that, but
What?
why buy the cow when the milk is for free? So it's like, oh, we're living together. I don't got to get married. Do you guys think that's a possibility?
Listen, let me tell you
Like-
something, because I'm tired of dudes trying to act like certain girls are just made to be baby mamas. Okay, and
Yeah,
there's
I'm not-
actually
I feel like that's
I feel
very
like that's an
horrible.
era right now
Yeah.
where like even
Yeah.
like the last like Mother's Day, I had guys on my timeline like happy birthday to my future baby mother. And the reason why like I know that statement is like a very broad statement, but because I know these dudes, they physically just want the baby.
That's so
You know what I'm
silly to
saying?
me.
Yeah, so I'm
Like-
just like, gotta be careful with that one.
I've never been cool with that. When people think that's a compliment. Okay, baby mama.
Yeah, I don't want to
honey,
be.
I was not built for baby.
I don't
want to
be a baby mother.
Wifey, I
So,
am the.
I want the
mother.
whole family
Yeah,
like
I'm like,
dynamic.
I ain't nobody's baby mama. Fuck you.
You feel me?
Like,
So-
not that there's anything wrong with that. Like, if that is your situation, but it's
Right.
just like, if that works for you, cool. But I know that's not an option
Yeah.
for me.
So for me,
Yeah.
like I gotta be wifed up eventually. Like
Yeah,
thing
no,
is, if
I
I'm not in a
agree.
relationship, I don't think about marriage. But if I am,
yeah.
I
You
definitely
got
think
hit him
about.
with the Nicki, I ain't pushing out his baby till he buy the rock. Like, I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't live with somebody until I know. Okay, this is gonna definitely.
Like,
he's
at
like,
least
that's the
it's heading
future.
in
That's
that
the future
direction.
husband for sure. That's
Yeah.
that's the guy.
that is the guy.
That's how my dad told me. He's like, yeah, don't. He's like, trust me. It's
would your
just
parents
never.
be cool with it? I mean, if you did decide to shack up,
I mean, I just know me. I wouldn't do it, no matter what.
I'm just
That's
saying,
just
I mean,
me.
if your
It just
parents,
sounds
I
dumb.
mean, if you told them, do you think they'd be like, okay, or they'd be like, ooh,
Well, you know, at first they kind of did. I love you guys. I love you guys.
Hey.
They kind of did at the beginning, and then my mom's like, "Oh, Sam, we can't do this." Not, you know, I love you, but she's like, we gotta, you know, so he's like, you gotta commit, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna get married, you know. So it was like, let's do it. Let's get married.
So
Because he respected her. He wanted to make sure,
that's
you know,
the biggest thing.
that's yeah.
respect.
respect.
that's
If
the
you don't got
thing.
respect for your significant other,
No, my thing is, if you don't even got
You're in a
respect for
bad
me, don't
shape.
even try to date me.
Yeah, no, you're
no,
not.
but
gotta-
like people, I don't feel like people understand when like the word respect for real. Like that means you could piss me off, but I got respect for you to not.
I'm still not gonna be out of pocket.
Leave
Be out of
her.
pocket.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
mhm.
Because I feel like
That's
once
true.
that boundary's crossed,
Skirt, skirt.
yeah.
I'm going ghost. Like dead ass. But damn, you know, shacking up. I mean, you know what's funny? It's like I've lived with like certain boyfriends for like I'll stay at your crib for like a couple days or like a day or two, except for like when I was high school, I ran away from home.
You ran away.
Well, technically, it's not like running away. She
She's
just
like
didn't
next
know where I
door.
went. She saw me pack.
Oh, really?
She saw me pack.
She didn't come
Okay,
get you,
no, bitch, because we had a heated argument. She said, "Get out," and I said, "You right."
girl.
And I was already having a bad night, so it was just like there's nothing you could say that was going to stop it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
eventually, I did end up like staying with my boyfriend for like a couple months. I literally did not go back home until the like day before graduation.
Wow.
What'd she say? Was she like, where'd you go?
Of course, they
or-
went. She went to every like any friend that she's ever brought home. She went to everybody's house, and I'm like, how do you even remember
'Cause she's mine.
all of? Yeah, and she's also a Virgo. That's the only time she's like, all right, time to remember.
Activate it.
Activate that shit.
Now.
But like that's like the only time I've ever like lived with the guy. But like I don't really feel like that really counted either. And then my previous boyfriend, like
Yeah.
I would stay for like a couple days, but I'm like I wouldn't live with you.
I've done the whole living with the boyfriend
I feel like
thing.
when we both pay the rent, that's real. And
I
I
was
feel
like,
like
yeah.
that's real.
that was
That's husband right there.
No, in the Latin community, they're like, that's a ghetto marriage. Y'all married. We were together for so many years, lived together. Like literally, that was like.
No, but no.
you know.
Like you still gonna make this official, like.
Oh no,
separate.
we were. No, that's what I'm saying. I was like, nah. Like, it was definitely one of those like it was heading in that direction. Like everybody knew like that was the house. My parents, I think because I did it a little older, like I wasn't like 20, 21, like they were just kind of like, you know what? Okay, times have changed. They were like,
Yeah.
we'll embrace it. And they saw that it was like, this is a solid, committed relationship. Like, he ain't going nowhere. She not going nowhere. So I think even that's a reason why they kind of respected it. Had I done it when I was in my, like, 2021, they probably would have been like, what are you doing?
No,
Get
because
your
you're
ass
too
out of
young.
there.
You're
Yeah,
still
too
like
young.
you're
A
still trying to
baby.
learn
Yeah.
yourself.
Baby.
And the funny thing is like it's so funny how when we were younger, we like saw like
think
19
you got
year olds,
it. You
like
think
20
you
year olds,
know.
like you thought like they was grown as shit. Like nah, be like we
Not
just
at all.
are heading in. Like we just stepped out of college, if you even went to college, and it's just like we're now starting life.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like you're
Yeah.
barely becoming like an adult?
Bitch,
Because
I still feel like a kid, and I'm like, damn, like, am I supposed to feel like this?
no, but
Because
really,
I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm supposed to feel adultish. And I'm like, I feel adultish, like, still growing into it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, shit, B, it's loading.
I'm just like, how the fuck do the other generations feel? Because I'm like, when I was younger and I would look at them, they seemed so grown.
But, like, that's because we was kids. And we always, like, kids are always going to automatically think that if you're older than me, you got it together.
But not just that, but I mean, the other generations, like, they were getting married at like
16.
our age and younger,
17.
actually. So they look at us on some like, y'all living your lives, that's good for you, and we're looking at them like, y'all grew up fast. Like,
Bruh,
I
I'm
couldn't
like,
imagine,
today,
like, y'all got married at 22, 23,
for me to get
24.
married today, I'm like, okay, no.
Girl, that kind of, I'm like, ooh.
For me to have a kid today, I'm like, no.
That's
But like,
who I'm
it's
like,
like also I'm not
scary.
there yet. I'm not
Definitely not
there
there yet.
yet. It's
Yeah.
like I feel like it's also your dynamic. Like, do you have family that supports you
Right.
like that?
Yeah.
I don't got family like that to be like, oh, here, can you help me out with this kid? Like, we're
Yeah.
all spread out.
Hello,
You feel
Auntie
me? So if I have a kid,
Bobby.
it's
Everybody.
on me and my
Yeah.
mom. And my mom, I'm already her own kid, and she
Right.
already struggling with her own shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not gonna do that to you. That's a headache.
Right.
That's
B.
also that's being an adult right
Yeah.
there. I feel
But
like
you
most
see,
people
like, I can't-
they don't think about that shit.
I'm not where I want to be yet. I want my
Oh,
kids to be spoiled, but fake spoiled, so that I can take
You
all
said
that shit
fake
away from.
spoiled on God.
So like I can
Yup.
take that shit away from you if you act up, because that's the way to punish a kid. I'm not gonna spank you, but I will definitely take away all the shit you love.
I'm not doing the whole iPad thing. Are you guys doing the iPad thing? Because my kids, they're not gonna know what an iPad is until they go to a friend's
You know
house.
what?
they're
You
gonna
don't know if
find
you're
out
gonna do that.
eventually.
You know
You
what
know
I
what?
mean? Like, I'm not with the little babies over here already.
I don't
fucking
think you're
around
gonna.
with an
You
iPad.
might change yourself.
You think?
You know why? Because these kids, like,
They're so modern.
they're so hard to raise sometimes, and sometimes you need them to like be
Yeah.
quiet. Like,
I'm gonna
I
need a
hear
book.
stories. All right, so
Crayons.
like, do you guys watch The Real?
The
Uh,
real.
The
Where is
Real,
that
like,
from?
Talk show?
Yes,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Tamara
yeah,
and
yeah.
Adrian and all them.
Sorry, it took
Yeah.
me a sec. Yes.
Yeah, me
So
too.
like
Yeah.
Tamara said one time, like she was just like how she went on like the plane with her kid, right?
Yeah.
And like the kid was like screaming, like
Everybody
would
knows
not
plane is,
fucking
like,
stop unless like she had like something like you need those like baby kids like TV shows or like something like a
Yeah.
music to like distract them a little bit to get them quiet.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you don't know if you're not gonna use it or if you are. I feel like you could like be in control of it, but as far as like giving it to your child, like kids be having like being
Girl,
not even middle school.
iPhones in elementary school.
oh my God,
I
Yeah.
Wow.
They'll- he be-
Like they be full
Flipping their phone.
grown.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, you could. Oh, you want a phone like your little friends? You get a brick.
Honestly,
my Nokia.
my first iPhone was in. Well, it kind of happened in high school, right?
Mine
That's
was
when
in
they
high
first came
school.
out.
They did come out in
Yeah,
high school.
Yeah.
in high school, that was my first phone for real.
Mhm.
Like,
Same for me.
I feel like that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, give them a little bullshit Metro piece of shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Something
saying?
that if they lose, it's not gonna hurt your pockets.
You know what I'm saying? Like, give them minutes. Like, let them learn the hard way.
Right,
Oh,
know,
right,
like,
right.
oh, you ran out of minutes.
You-
you
oh,
gotta do
well-
some more chores if you want to get these minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, help them grow
Help
a
your
little
pops
bit.
go cut that
But like a
grass.
straight iPhone, I was like,
Yo, no. My shit is
Yeah.
the new ones. Like some of these parents go hard.
No, it's
like,
crazy.
too hard. I'm like, you wonder why your
The
kids,
kids
are
are-
spoiled?
yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, like they're not. Like I was also watching what's it called? It's not Love and Hip Hop. It's one with the kids growing up hip hop.
Oh,
Right? And like right now they're
yes.
talking about how our kids ain't got no hustle like we did, yada yada.
Oh,
and I'm
that's your
like,
fault.
yeah,
You gave
it's
them
your
all-
fault. You gave them
all this stuff.
everything.
Mhm.
So you like, it's like, okay, I feel like you could still be rich and do that, and you want to spoil your kids, but like I feel like you could moderately do that
balance.
shit.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like Blue, I feel like
Like who's
she's-
raising who?
Blue's
the end of the day.
educated, the most
Yeah.
educated little girl. You will probably
Girl,
like.
but you know, I feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce look like they be like, what you say?
No, it was there was a
I
video
feel like
clip
there's
of
a good little
Beyonce.
balance
at a-
to
And
it.
then
It is
Jay-Z
a-
will be
I
like,
feel like it's a good
oh.
balance. You know, like super rich, but
Yeah.
like don't let her know it.
Right, because I think that's actually
To a
that's really
certain extent.
healthy because then they grow up, not entitled, so, 'cause
Realizing that
yeah.
people are human
right, of
and
course.
that everyone has like there are different levels
Yes.
to this shit.
Yeah, there was a clip of Beyonce at the award show or somewhere, and you could see the clip was just so funny because her Blue was just messing with her, and Beyonce was like, if you
kinda
gave her
giving her
that
the eye,
look, like
the
if you
look that
don't
moms
shut
give,
up,
like-
and she
like,
was like,
you know, when you get home, it's on.
it was so cute. I was like, oh yeah, Beyonce doesn't play. She seems like that mom that tells her
Girl, she
kids.
Virgo.
Girl, ain't no way that girl can play.
Like, okay, Blue, we're
It's
we're
it's
public.
my
All
way
right,
or
let's
my
take a picture,
way.
Blue. Come on, Blue.
What? You're the kid.
Virgo knows best. We tell
All
you.
right. All right. Because my mother doesn't know everything. That's the best. My mother used to lie. My mom used to lie to me just to get me to be good. The worst lie she ever told me, and I could never trust her again after this. She told me like the escalator thing. Like if you if you go all the way down an escalator and you don't like hop off in time,
You're gonna-
like get crushed right into it. And I was just like, I was always so terrified.
Yeah, but don't all parents say that? Because I swear my parents told me that shit too.
But here's
Never had that
Here's a
before.
lie. Here's a lie. Because I saw some kids fucking around. Teenagers, how they do. They told on her because they was out here just playing on the escalator. So I was like, and then I really had an epiphany. I was like, yo, like, how is it possible that my human form, like, I think that deep, my human form could just like, I was like, oh,
Yo,
she's
but you
a
haven't
liar.
seen those videos? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh
No,
my
your
God,
mom
I
just didn't want
show-
you to be one of those kids online
Dude.
that like flops in there.
There,
Kids have
there's a
legit been
video.
crushed. It's
Yes.
My mom did watch a lot of news, and she
Oh.
always thought that the news would like trail into my life somehow. I'm like, I live my own life, and I'm smart. Like I look like I do dumb shit, but I I just
Like,
don't.
nah.
Like I literally just go to my friend's house, and we'll watch African movies.
Africa.
Okay, but I'll walk home at midnight, and that's probably the bad part about it.
Okay, yeah, that's not good. That's
Yeah,
not
that
safe.
part.
I
Please,
know.
please,
but
please.
I always
Don't do
my
that.
angels are strong.
Listen,
And I
I
always
believe it.
felt that.
I believe that God watches over His people.
Period.
Amen. But I'm not going
push it.
to. No, I'm not going to
gonna
be like,
push
all right, God,
it.
I'm going to jump into the whale's mouth.
Nah.
No,
I've
because
always-
there's
I
people
always
are
felt
crazy.
protected. I know people are crazy.
I feel too.
I
I feel
like
too.
people are crazy, but I don't know why. I've always just felt protected.
Same.
And I'm still alive. And like, don't try this at home because not everybody's
Try it
me.
out.
Obviously, you could see people get kidnapped out here, but I'm still here. You feel me?
it
Like,
happened. Hey.
nah,
Amen.
but like,
Amen.
I just always felt like my angels was always with me.
I
so.
believe that. I believe the same thing too. I've been in situations where things were, turned kind of
bad.
yeah, and I'm like, oh, Thank God I survived that.
Yeah.
You guys didn't see that video online of this family? It was literally couple, baby in a stroller and everything, and they got missed by like 4 different cars.
Oh,
Literally,
wow.
it was a collision, and
What
all
a
these cars,
blessing.
like let's say this is the couple with the baby about to cross the street, and it was just like one car, another car behind them, and then they walk a little bit, and another car, and then another one back this, like it was just literally everybody.
It's like literally they got, like God's
and
hands
they
was there.
made
just,
it out alive.
Whew,
That's
They're
one of
crossing the
those
street.
crossing the
What a
street,
blessing that
and
they
that's one
didn't
of
get.
those like.
I'm
God's
like,
got
child,
you.
God's
He's
got you.
for real.
Yeah.
Whole family made it out
Wow.
alive.
That's
Intact.
awesome.
Not even a little bump, nothing. They made it out. I was like, wow. Like,
That's
you can't
awesome.
say God doesn't exist when you see stuff like that.
Oh,
That's-
yeah. Absolutely.
That's definitely protection right there. Like, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that is.
Oh my god.
100%.
I love hearing stories like that.
I do too.
Right?
It makes my heart like shine bright like a
Man.
diamond.
Okay. Get the vocals. Uh-oh.
Hey. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh,
She's like, nah,
Why
girl,
she
don't
doing me
fuck
like this?
We were, there you go.
Hey,
You got a backup
hey,
dancer. I would have
hey,
hit you with the vocals in the back.
Okay, Millie.
We would have,
Better.
like, is it true that there's a little, for the auto-tune, you got to,
Oh.
I got you. Like, she got the dance, I got the auto-tune.
Oh, yeah. We got you.
She
We're
said,
back
I got
up.
that auto tune.
Hey.
You don't need hug. I got you. He's like, no.
You are the auto
He's like,
tune.
y'all
That's
do that.
right.
That's not my staple on here. He's like, I didn't do that. Nah.
Nah, he'll be like, I'll make it sound good.
He's like, let me fix that auto tune. Add a little.
You
little,
feel me?
Little
Sazon.
Yeah, on that. Yo, well, I just want to thank you, ladies, for coming on the podcast and spicing up this episode.
Thank you for
But
having
also
us.
having so much love, good vibes, good energy every time, and I love that. And I'm gonna need y'all to follow them, please. Hit them up online, show them all kinds of love. Make sure to show our sponsor, Muggsy Music, some love. Show him some love. Make sure to follow him as well. Make sure to hit that play on the new sounds that he's got going on. And ladies, please let them know one more time where they could find you.
You can find me everything. It's Miko Cicero. It's MEEKOCICERO. And yeah, that's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. And also follow What's the Hook podcast because it's amazing.
They funny.
And yeah, you can find me, Miosha Bean, at Miosha Bean Official on Instagram. And just Google me, baby.
Google me, bitch.
Okay.
All right. Yes. And don't forget to show Bobby's World some love. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. And if you guys are on YouTube watching this, make sure to give it a like. Share with the homie that wants to laugh and hear some amazing people having a good time. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bobby Dean, the host of Bobby's World, the podcast that can be found on Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes. If you want to be featured on the podcast, you would get a virtual shout out and you can promote your business or your personal page, whatever you like. If this interests you and you want to reach over 100K followers online, feel free to contact me via DM or even via email, and let's talk business.